start with your next code.org lesson. This week we are working on lesson 5, collecting treasure with Laurel. So remember, after you watch this video, you're going to watch that video at the very beginning of the lesson, that diamond shape. And so again, we won't watch it together, but you should watch it, and you might want to watch it more than once. Lots of information in there. And then we will start with lesson 2. All right. So this is just kind of getting used to our new activity. So this is our friend Laurel right here. She's hanging out down here. And so your job is to try and help her move around to collect as much treasure as you can. So that means we have a new block. So we've been using the move forward block and the turn blocks, but now we have this block down here called collect. So I'm just going to give you an example really quickly of move forward. And then when I add that collect in there, so not only does she move forward, but then she grabs the gem that is on that square. Okay? So your job is to help. There's a goal down here always. So that you want to try and get that many gems using that collect block. Capiche? Alright, so you guys can play around with it. I'll let you guys do that on your own. But make sure you always have that collect block when you want to grab the gems. So I'm going to hit finish. And then that lets me move on to my next puzzle. So it says move Laurel to the treasure, then use the collect block to pick it up. So just like normal, we're going to be using our move forward block. So let's count how many we need. 1, 2, 3. And then you do need to move forward onto the block the gem is on and then put the collect block. So I do need to use 4 move forward blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then remember, to get that gem, you need to use our collect block down here. So let's check it out. Let's see how we do. Fabulous. Alright, ladies and gents, let's do our next puzzle together. I think we'll do maybe 5 for sure, and maybe 6 together. We'll see. Alright, so it says sequence matters. That means what order you put things in matters. So it says the blocks you need are already in your workspace, but they're not connected. Order these blocks to collect the treasure and solve the puzzle. So all of these blocks are things you're going to need, but they're not in the right order. So let's check out what we need Laurel to do. So we need her. So I always go through and talk to myself. Miss New Shirt, you sound crazy. No, you talk to yourself and figure out what you need Laurel to do. So for example, I know she needs to move forward once and twice. So I'll connect those right away. Make sure that they're lit up, and I hear that click. So then that'll put me using that step block, or that step button. So now I know she needs to turn left. And then she'll have to move forward to get to the gems, and then she'll have to collect it. So see how I really talked myself through exactly what Laurel needs to do? And a lot of you will have kind of a advantage because you play video games, and this is a lot like a video game. Okay? So we'll hit reset, and then we'll hit run. Fabulous. Alright, so again, they really want you to focus on putting the blocks in order that you need. Okay? So, excuse me. So it says put these blocks in order to collect all of the treasure. So now we need to get both of these gems. So, one thing we can do is, so first things we need to do is we need to decide which way we want her to go. Because we could have Laurel go over, down, or we could just have her turn and go down. So I think we're going to have her turn first. So I think we're going to have Laurel turn to her. So you have to think about which way she's facing. So for Laurel, her right would be this way, where my cursor is, kind of down below her, and left would be up where we can't walk anymore. So we're going to have her turn right. And then she'll need to move forward 1 time, 2 times. All right, so let's use the step button to see where Laurel is now. So she's turned right. She's moved forward. She's moved forward. Okay, so now Laurel needs to turn. So for us, it would be backwards. So she needs to turn to her left. So this is the tricky part. You have to think about which way Laurel is facing, not which way you are facing. So it might actually help you to turn around and face the same way she's facing. So turn around from your computer screen. Sounds silly, but a lot of times I'll actually have you do this in the classroom. Um, so she needs to turn left, which is the block that we've got in there. So then she'll have to turn left, she'll have to move forward, and then she'll be on a gem square, so she'll have to collect it. And then we'll need to move forward once, twice. Yep, okay, that makes sense. And then she'll have to collect again because we want that second gem. So see how, again, I may sound silly, but I really talk out and talk about what Laurel needs to do. This is the exact same thing we would be doing if we were sitting in my classroom on my carpet, guys. I would talk out every single step I do. Right, so let's see what we did. Let's see if it works. 1 gem, 2 gems. Fabulous. We'll let you start working on your own. So this puzzle says that it has all of the blocks for you, but they're just in the wrong order. So again, you'll just have to really think through, take one step at a time, and put each block in one at a time. So just like I did, talk through it, take it one step at a time, and make sure that Laurel is doing everything she needs to do. And remember to use that collect block to get both of those gems. All right, so finish the rest of these activities up through number 13. Do your best, you guys. I hope you are enjoying all of these. If you have any problems, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Class Dojo. I will help as best I can. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful week. Happy